Welcome back to another episode of Hard Reads. I am TKbreezy, joined here with Austy, and we're going to get into some more Smash talk. As we usually do today, we'll be talking about Dreamhack. We'll be talking about Terry and the inputs and how the Street Fighter players think that like no one knows how to play Street Fighter for some reason, and or KOF for some reason, or can do an input. And then we'll talk about playing to win. So that was the three topics that we have. Austy, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good, dude. It's been a hell of a week. Didn't really do too much, but now we're here and we got some Smash to talk about. I'm shocked. I thought like this past weekend was going to be like nothing, but there was that Tri-State Showdown that happened.
Yeah, and that like that New England summit also.
I didn't catch that. How'd that go?
I didn't catch a lot of it. The setup, I will have to give. This is the first time I ever feel like I have to give a shout out to PB&J, but the setup was nice. First time I've ever in my entire life felt like I gotta say shout out to PB&J. But yeah, no, the setup was really nice. I didn't get to catch a crazy amount of it. I saw a couple of Kool-Aid's matches and stuff, but yeah, I think the biggest news definitely was that Tri-State Showdown and that clip of Nairo like Daigo Umaharing Mystery. Like I feel bad for Mystery, bro, because like he's been tweeting lately this like, oh man, like just I don't know if Smash, like if I'm ever gonna, break out of like high top and actually be top and stuff like that. And then you get that clip of you and it's like, well,
he's going through some crap, like, because he comes to our locals every now and then, or a lot rather. And I talked to him. He brings it up very often that he feels like he's plateaued a bit and he can't like break his peak. Like there's a ceiling that he just can't get by because like, in Smash 4, he beat Zero. So like he has the potential, but his biggest problem is consistency. So I think that's like really hurting him, like, on social media as well. You see his tweets as well. And then, like you said, that little clip of him. And honestly, Mystery wasn't even mad about that clip. Mystery popped off for Nairo when that happened.
I mean, I don't think you really can be mad about that clip. Like,
it was sick.
Yeah, man.
Like, he even delayed the third swing.
That's the good part of Smash. Like, that's the clip that, like, when people are like, man, it's Smash sick, and then you show them that. No. Now, if he was like, it's Smash sick, and he was getting timed out 3 times, then I'd be like, okay, I can see why you're upset now. So,
we're just doing like a game and watch up, be out of shield,
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, this weekend we're going on into Dreamhack. Let me see what Dreamhack actually brings to the table. I didn't really see a lot, but I know that's like one of the last few Smash events of the year, as well as Congo Saga, which seems like it's picking up some good steam. And then I just recently got picked up by Ultimatum, so I think that's I think that should actually be literally the last event of the year. Is Ultimatum. So
you said that was the day after Christmas?
Yeah, it's like because I think Christmas is on like a Thursday today or something like that.
Yeah, that there's no other event like unless it's on that same weekend.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, Christmas is Wednesday. I leave or fly out I think on Thursday. And then I'm back on Monday. So yeah, so it's the last weekend of the year, with that being on the 27th, 28th, 29th. And then the obviously the year starts on a Wednesday. So that's lit. 1 second.
I'm looking up.
Cannot. Okay. Yeah. No.
I'm looking up the Dreamhack stuff right now for this weekend. I was shocked to see the Buzz is going. Like he decided to go last second, I think.
Okay.
Or I at least saw a tweet of him saying he was going, but I actually don't have the bracket up. 1 sec. Atlanta, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Atlanta. So let me go ahead and open that up as well since we're looking. Oh, there it is. Dreamhack Atlanta open registration. I think that means people will still be signing up at the door, but I think mostly that just means people will be like the locals, the GA locals will probably be showing up that day. Okay, so Smash Ultimate 1v Tweak is going. Okay. So right now the top seeds. Wow, this is crazy. So it's Samsor, Tweak, Mars, DeBuzz, Esam, Light, Leon, and Salem. Those are the top 8 seeds. It's actually a pretty stacked tournament. What the hell?
Bro, I wonder if it's because like nothing's really going on right now and people are like, oh yeah, Dreamhack. And like Dreamhack is the event Smashers should be going to, so that's a good thing that they're going,
Yeah. Yeah, well, most definitely. So let me see how many people they actually have. It says 640 Smash players have signed up so far, and that's not even including, like the people who will sign up later. So I could see this hitting at least 900, or maybe that's too generous. Let's say at least 800, but I could see it getting anywhere between 800 and 1,000. So
I can see it getting S tier. I think it's A tier right now.
Yeah. So also, since we always like to do this, we go down. So right now we have Samsora, Tweak, Mars, DeBuzz, Sam, Light, Leon, Salem, And then 9 through 6. Well, let's just do the top 20. It's Cosmos.
Bro, this is stacked.
Yeah, Cosmos, Dark Wizzy, Arfang, Cola, Scat, Mutace, Goblin, Black Twins, Larry Lur, MVD, JW, and Mr. E. And then, like, I mean, just to even be nice, you have Ned, Wrath, Suarez, Sandstorm, and Peanut. That's top 25 right there. So there's definitely some top player representation here. Could see some upsets. I think this should be right now. I think the person to look at outside of the top 8 is Cosmos, because Cosmos just left his sponsor. He's probably looking for another one soon. So he has to come out here and perform and show that he's still worthy of a sponsor and stuff, things like that. Pretty much everyone else that should be sponsored is sponsored in this here top 25, except for Leon, who maybe he's just kind of waiting now. So yeah, Leon and Cosmos, the 2 unsponsored players. Everyone else seems to have their thing, and JW as well. But I'm not sure if JW is really looking to play Smash like that. Like, I don't really know too much about JW. I just know that he's a really nice Greninja. So
yeah, he performed well at like some random tournament like half a year ago. So like he's out there doing some work. And I saw that Shuyang just asked in the chat, what happened to MVD? Because MVD's not there, and we haven't where is he?
He's number 18.
Oh, he is. Okay, cool. Never mind.
Yeah, unless he's not going now, but like
he's probably not.
Okay, yeah. So right now, what we can see on the
he's seated low. Oh God.
No, I don't think so. I mean, you have to think about MVD's replacements lately.
No, sorry. Like when I say low, I mean like yes, it's probably expected him to be seated that low, but like it was just a shock to see him like lose to Cola, in seating. So like he just hasn't been doing so hot. Do you think it's a case of like Snake getting figured out or MVD not grinding as much, or?
Sometimes I think it's a case of nerves, man, because I feel like MVD, he started this game so hot, right? You know what I'm saying? He started off, he won the literal first event, and then he was like winning all of his locals and stuff. And now, like, just looking at his last 3 results, he's not even winning his locals anymore. He got 3rd out of 51 at Ultimate Sooner Smash versus Esam and Cannon Red. He got 2nd out of 84, losing to Austin, and then he got 5th. Losing to Salem and Mr. E. And I mean, like, he's not getting 3-0'd or anything, but still, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are people, especially Salem. I feel like he should be having a pretty decent matchup against Salem. Snake, that's his man's. It's a ditto. Salem plays a certain way that I feel like he kind of plays well against, but maybe not. So yeah, I just,
Did you freeze up there, TK? Oh well. All right, something happened with the connection. It looks like. So yeah, well. Oh, you good?
Am I back?
I think you're back.
Okay, so what did I freeze? This is the last thing I
said. You were talking about MVD, something about Snake.
Oh yeah. I feel like he should have a good matchup against other Snakes, but maybe not. And then we're not. The thing is, like, I was just reading off his locals, so we're not even talking about his national showings, and his national showings haven't been that great lately. But there has always been lulls in almost everyone. I remember when Cosmos first came out for Smash 4, he was getting dumped on, and then he became like the only Smash 4 corn to do it. So yeah, it just takes a little time,
He's just he's got to push through or something. But he's been playing other characters too, hasn't he? Hasn't he busted out Mario or something in a tournament? I thought maybe not at a major, but just was like a local or something.
Yeah, maybe at a local. I don't really know. Like I don't know what else he would play, because MVD, he's played like all 3 of his characters are so different. You know what I'm saying? Like, he played Duck Hunt for a while, because I think that was like okay, well, this is the closest Snake I'll get. And then he played Diddy Kong, and now he's back to Snake, and I don't really see him trying to go back to Duck Hunt. And Diddy Kong's not that great in this game. Although I don't think Diddy Kong's like low tier. I just think that, like, they've nerfed him. They've nerfed the good stuff from Smash 4. That sucks, but it is what it is.
Like, I know Shoyo James is playing Diddy Kong every now and then as like his secondary, so he's got some sauce stuff still, but it's just, he's not a Smash 4 iteration, obviously.
Yeah. So, so Dreamhack Atlanta this weekend. Make sure you go ahead and watch that. It's going to be pretty stacked. I will be there commentating Smash Ultimate plus Brawlhalla, and maybe even a little Soul Calibur if they actually need me. But I haven't really been keeping up with Soul Calibur, so hopefully not. I need to get back in on the grind on that. Tekken 7 is like world tour, so they're hiring their own people, and I was not hired for that, but that's cool, because I think they're having the big boys come in. So maybe Tasty Steve will be there or something. Who knows? But
that'd be sick.
Yeah, that'd be sick. But yeah, it's gonna be a good time. And if you guys aren't doing much this weekend, or if you live in the Atlanta area or the surrounding areas, North Carolina, South Carolina, any of the southern states, Florida, all that, just come through. You know what I'm saying? Should be should be a good time.
You don't even have to enter the tournament, honestly. Like Dreamhack's just a fun event to be at. Like just to
Yeah.
like walk around and see all the booths.
Yeah. Speaking of, I really need to find out what happened to my merch because we were talking about that a long time ago and we still haven't got that.
Oh really?
Yeah, from Meta Threads.
Oh, I gotcha.
What else do we have? Oh,
is there gonna be a booth in Atlanta?
no, it's not gonna be. I don't think it's
Oh.
gonna be a booth. This was supposed to be like an online sale thing. It just hasn't came out yet. It is what it is, though. They're probably still working on it. All right. So up next, we have on the chopping block another conversation about Terry. So, Terry has been out for a while, and I see that I guess the community look on Terry is still very skewed. Some people think the character is or whack because his recovery is bad. And then other people are like, well, it doesn't really matter if you never go off stage because while he's on stage, he's actually godlike. And I'm kind of closer to that idea. I think Terry's pretty good. I don't think he's like godlike. He might be top tier, but as of right now, the highest I can put him is high tier safely.
Yeah, I agree with that sentiment.
That's pretty much where I'm at. So
I feel like Terry. We just need to see more of him. We need to see people like actually bust out the tech. We'll see him in tournaments. We give it like a month. There's gonna be some fiend out there. Maybe we'll see the return of Locus. Since Locus hasn't really been doing anything in tournament scenes, maybe this is the up tilt that he needs.
Yeah. I mean, he really hasn't been. Yeah, I feel like Locus definitely hasn't been doing much lately. So that's maybe this is it. Yeah, maybe this is the Terry. Like I see a lot of people practicing Terry. I've actually seen Leffen practicing Terry a lot. So that'd be interesting to see if Terry actually takes off and like ends up surpassing his Pokemon trainer or maybe even his Roy. Just anything, you know what I'm saying? Like it'd be nice to see some top level Terry representation out there outside of just watching everyone stream. And they're playing Terry, but they won't bust it out in the tournament.
Right. And there's all that stuff going on with like the FGC making fun of Smashers about like not knowing command inputs or like being a little scared of it,
Yeah, I don't really get that meme. I don't think Smashers in particular are like afraid of command inputs. I think that the GameCube controller is not good for command inputs.
Yeah, it's not ideal. I mean, honestly, like a Hadouken and a Shoryuken is actually pretty simple on a GameCube controller. I've learned, but like when you start getting into like other stuff, it gets a.
Well, it's not even that. It's like you're already like the actions in Smash don't really benefit or don't really lean into inputs that well. So like you're doing a lot of these inputs as is just for normal actions. That's why you end up getting like tattoos backwards because you were let me drop off the ledge or something, or let me do a fast fall back air. But then because the fast fall back air is the same input as Tatsu, you end up Tatsuing off the stage and you're like, well, damn it, I didn't want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just SD and never a good feeling.
Yeah, never a good feeling. So like, I don't think Smashers are afraid. I think it's just like, we know that the GameCube controller is not the greatest for that. I play almost all my 2D fighting games on stick. Like, and then I play all my 3D fighting games on pad because there's no inputs in those. It's just, movement and stuff. But if I could figure out how to play well on, like, I bet you if you're good at the hitbox, the smash box, that you should play Terry.
Yeah. So like I use a hitbox when I play fighting games, when I play like Guilty Gear. And I've thought about it because I can't use it for. I guess I can use it for Smash now. They just added an update where you can plug it into a Switch. Maybe I'll give it a shot. It probably is like. No, it might not be ideal though because you can't like walk or like slightly walk with it. You don't have like that full range motion without.
Is there no walking on the hitbox or the smash box either?
Well, on the smash box there is, because it's designed for it, but the hitbox is designed for fighting games, so it's like not designed. Like it probably could work, but it'd be weird.
But most of the time I think the one thing that's good for the Shotos is like that, or the Shotos or the fighting game characters, are just the dash animation is so different than like any other character in the game. So it might work. You know what I'm saying? Like I just saw that video about Gimmer talking about F tilt dashback, F tilt Buster Wolf, or not Burning Knuckle, and like that breaks shields. So like basically you F tilt is like mad safe on shields. So like if they try to do a shield grab, usually your dashback will beat it. And then you just run back in F tilt Buster Wolf. And I was like, or not Buster Wolf, Burning Knuckle. And I was like, wow, that's actually pretty godlike. I've been breaking most shields by doing like down air crack shoot and then down air Burning Knuckle. So yeah,
crack shoot just destroys shields.
Crack shoot destroys shields.
If the player sees it coming and they react fast enough, they can like do a nair at a shield and stuff it out depending on what the nair is. Like Palutena can stuff it out, but they have to know it's coming. And if they don't commit to the crack shoot, then they're wide open for whatever. If they do a short hop nair, because contrary to popular belief, nair on Palutena is not the safest thing in the world.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the really good aerial. It's the everything aerial. Apparently, though, according to all the Palutena players, it's not even her best aerial, which is like showing how much privilege that character really has. But yeah,
I mean, forward air and up air, like
yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it's pretty up there. So I mean, it's a nice aerial. I will say that, but yeah, I wouldn't say that it's like
it kills.
It just does everything. Damage. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole shebang. But yeah, nothing else to add on to that. I think the people making these memes are just cashing in on the Twitter points,
Yeah, I saw that one guy get called out by D1, and then he was like, haha, I play Smash 2 D1. I was like, okay, man. Just waiting for one person to flame you before you backpedal, backpedal to the end of the earth or something. Bro. Yeah, my bad, bro. I was a kid.
Big fan.
Yeah, big fan. Yeah, so I mean, that's what's going on with Terry. I still like Terry. I think I need to stream some Terry eventually, but it probably will be not this week. Well, I'll have my Switch on me, and I think Rod has to stay with me, so maybe I'll just beat him up with Terry the whole time, or we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, so Terry's dope. Moving on, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the current play to win mindset that people have and people don't like. This is what I think about play to win. I mean, I think that if you're playing to win, then the entertainment factor of other people should not matter. And that sucks for a lot of people who are actually not as bad as people are making out to be. Like, for instance, I just if you really go back and watch DeBuzz play against certain characters, he's not actually camping. He just has no options, that he can safely throw out. He was talking about recently how if he's playing against a Joker, what is he supposed to do? Because Joker's way faster than him and has better hitboxes and can punish anything he throws out, basically. And I was like, damn, dude, when you put it like that, I get why you're literally not doing anything, because you don't see a reason, or you don't have reasonable doubt that this is a good option, a good safe option that I can get away with, and I won't take mad damage for it if it misses. And so, that sucks. But if you're playing, I feel like if you're playing and you're not winning, and you're still camping, then you're not really playing to win. I think you're just playing to frustrate your opponent at that point in time. And maybe that's the strategy I just don't respect. And maybe that is a strategy to win. For me, it's not.
It depends on the situation. Because it is a valid strategy. Getting your opponent frustrated can make you play better because you're trying to capitalize on their mistakes. The only reason I actually even suggested that for a topic was because Sylvanas tweeted out that video about some online Samus that he's playing against and focused on it and was complaining about it. And he got berated in the replies for it, being like, oh, get good. Or, hey, you weren't playing it right. Stop complaining about the game, whatever. You're getting outplayed, etc. So I just wanted to try to see, is Sylvanas in the wrong? Is he in the right? Because he's not in a tournament setting.
I think, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think online complaints are different. Some shit online is just not fun to play against, and it's actually really hard to deal with because of the latency of online. If I could power shield or parry every projectile from a Samus player, or I can get my defense the way that I want it to offline, then I'm not going to complain about no Samus player running away from me. That's just the way they're going to play. But every Samus player thinks they're doing hot shit, you know what I'm saying? Or every villager player or every puff player and all that good stuff where they're just doing hot shit, when it really is just online kind of buffing them right now. And it is what it is. Now, I wouldn't really go about complaining about it. I think I would just get out the room and go find another person to play.
Move
I don't
on.
really care. You know what I'm saying? This isn't fun to me. If I'm going to play online and I'm not having fun, then it's time for me to play something else or play someone else. And usually I do that. But Sylvanas, I felt like he just stayed in there for too long and now he's triggered.
I wonder, it must have been I just gotta get this win. I gotta get this W. I can't just leave it. then he wins, you know? So maybe it was like that mindset. I personally don't play Smash online. I used to, and I always I find myself getting more frustrated when I play online than offline. Like if I play offline, I could get 3-stocked over and over and over by the same person, and I'll be like, okay, like I might be a little miffed, but I'll be okay. But if that happens online, I get so irrationally angry. I think it's maybe because of the latency. I'm not sure. So I just kind of like avoid it because it's not good for my mental health.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, because I'm a streamer, I have to play online. I don't ever really
Yeah.
playing as much because I feel like playing online in Smash is a different beast than playing online anywhere else. Like I can get my ass beaten in any other game and just be like, yeah, that's whatever. But like I can't have fun in Smash, and that's the thing I've been talking about for a while. Is that like, Smash isn't as fun anymore because like you're just not allowed to have fun without everyone taking the shit to heart. Like, and it's not like I care about losing like that. Like I don't care. Like if we're playing like main on main and you beat me, I'm gonna be like, yo, that was good shit. But if you're playing like your like 8-year main and I'm playing this day one character and you come in my chat and pop off, that's the shit I don't like because I feel like Smash is too self-serving. Like, you know, like you can't be you can't be a mid-level fun streamer because everyone is using you as some benchmark. Like you can't use Nairo as a benchmark because he can beat you on random, but I can't beat you on random. So now you're using me as some weird benchmark to say, well, at least I beat this guy, even though you're still going 0-2 in tournament. So I don't know. Smash is just not fun to play online, mostly because of the community. Secondly, because the online is kind of trash.
Yeah.
But every other game I've just enjoyed. Like I've been playing League again lately. My current
League.
I'm playing normals because I
Okay.
don't care what anyone else says. I'm just going in here to play Senna because she's cool. My current league record is like really bad. I'm pretty sure I'm like 3 in like 7 or maybe like 2 and 8 in the last 10 games I've played. So I'm definitely tanking my old league scores, like, but I don't care because I'm enjoying this myself. The stream finds it funny and everyone's having a good time. So like that's great. I don't think you can really do that with Smash unless you're winning the entire time. And sometimes I don't want to play Wii Fit. Sometimes I want to play my like shitty Isabel that sometimes does nice things, but can't do it.
It's tough. Like you said, people benchmark that stuff, and it doesn't happen just in Smash. It happens in fighting games too. There was a time when Daigo streams, and people would take a round off of him, not even a game, a round, and they would like brag about it. They tweet about it, and Daigo like commented on that. Just like people put these wins online in such a high regard when they should be focusing on, instead of the win, it's just progressing yourself as a player.
Yeah.
So it is what it is, man.
It is indeed what it is. So I mean, eventually maybe people will grow out of that. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. Mostly because the community is kind of young, and the older we get and the more games that come out, the younger the people who are coming in are. So like, basically every year is a reset of new 16 to 18-year-olds, or every new Smash game is a reset of new 16 or 18-year-olds coming in. So, I've been through, what's that? Brawl. I went back to Melee. There's just PM, there's 4, and there's Ultimate. I've been through 5 Smash games now as far as being a commentator in tournament and stuff. So, yeah, just, after a while you realize like I'm just older than everyone else, and that's kind of why I keep to myself as much as I do. Like I still try to keep up with the scene because like I still think the scene needs not like a father figure, but like, someone who can sit back and objectively look at it and be like, all right, this is where we're doing great and this is where we're fucking up. And that's basically my role now. So
I feel Uncle TK,
Yeah, man. Grandmaster Big Daddy TK. That's what I want my new tag will be.
Bro, just do it at Dreamhack, man. Just
Grandmaster Big Daddy TK.
Ask the stream runner to put that in, man.
Big Daddy Breezy. That's what I've been called right there. So
all caps.
Yeah. So not to be confused with Big Dick Breezy. That was when I was 25.
What?
Yeah, that was when I was 25. Okay, I used to be nice at this game. Or at 4.
I don't know this story.
I used to be nice at 4. That's it. That's the end of the story. What do you want? Like I used to be pretty nice at Smash 4, and now I'm not good at any of these games anymore. So, well, I mean, I don't think I'm probably not that bad at Ultimate. I just think that I'm not patient, and I don't feel like getting. I don't feel like playing the patient long game, even though I should be because I'm playing Wii Fit. But it is what it is.
The more patient you play, man, life's gonna pass you by.
let me just nair your shield and deep breathe, and then immediately back air after you try to do anything out of shield. Like that's all I want to do. Like let me just nair your shield and then immediately back air. Like
that doesn't sound fun at all for the opponent.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what's not. You know what's even less fun? Playing against Mega Man online. Okay. So
just projectiles in general. Just like get them the hell out of here.
Oh
There
man,
should be a turn off projectile mode online, you know, and then
one day they'll stop that.
Yeah,
I think there should be like, I don't know, like I feel like if you play a projectile character, there should be a benchmark on your internet that you have to have before they even let you online. Like
you have to have 1K up, 1K down, Verizon FiOS only, wired, like, or you can.
We noticed that you're 10 up, 10 down, but you also have your most played matches in Mega Man. So for that reason, we can't let you online. It's like, sorry.
We noticed that you're lag switching a bit. Your internet is fluctuating.
Yeah, it's like, and once you get your Lucino up to your your Mega Man levels, then we will allow you to be back online. So that's good stuff. So yeah, man, guys, as I said, Dreamhack Atlanta this weekend. Stop bitching about inputs. Just learn them, or don't even do the inputs if it really matters. I mean, like the only time I feel like straight up, like realistically, I think the only time you need to do any type of input with Terry is for the Burning Knuckle KOs and the Power Wave, or not Power Wave, for the Power Dunk KOs. Because Power Dunk takes forever to KO if you don't do the input. However, that joint kills like Mario at like 120 if you do jab jab Power Dunk input. So until then, I'm just gonna jab jab down B because there's no reason not to. I'm gonna lose like 2 damage, but it's like 2 damage off of like 35 damage. So yeah, I mean, I'm still in a good area for that. But and go moves as well. So if you haven't, like, I think those are 3 things you need to really work on is your go moves, so that way you can get the confirms off that, your power weight, your power dunks, and your burning knuckles. After that, basically just use side B, up B, down B. Oh, I guess up B too if you need to get that extra distance. But for the most part, I feel like if you're gonna die because you need to up B, you're gonna die anyway. So
honestly, like to get the because it's a charge input, and when you're off stage, like you can accidentally fast fall when you push down. So like it's very risky to use that just for that little bit of extra distance off stage.
Yeah, I mean, usually like when I do it, I'll do the crack shoot and then start charging in the middle of the crack shoot.
So, that's smart.
So like I didn't accidentally input the down and like fast fall, so stuff like that. But for the most part, as I said, Dreamhack Atlanta this weekend. Terry's great. Stop complaining and play to win. But if you're like behind and it's your last stock and you're camping, what are you really doing? Like, what are you guys doing? Okay,
delaying the inevitable.
Just like what's the point at this point in time? If you're at 100% of your last stock and your opponent's at 100% of their first stock, there's no reason for you to be camping right now. In fact, if I was your opponent, if I saw you camping, I would just sit on the other side of the stage too.
Wait for the time.
Looks like we're doing this because I have way too big of a stock lead to be throwing it away. So it's really good. Like,
and the timeouts hurt more in Smash than like in fighting games, because the timer's
long as hell.
Yeah, it's so long. It's 8 minutes or 7 minutes or whatever, like depending on the tournament, And it's like that's
actually, time. Man, real quick. All right, so I actually saw this being brought up before. I don't know who actually brought this up, but they were like, yeah, I don't know why Smashers are so afraid of timeout that they put the time so high up. I think that you can't lower the time and not expect people to play more defensively. Like it doesn't work like that in this game. Because I feel like if you lower the time to 3 minutes, right? 3 minute, 3 stocks or whatever.
Everyone will time out.
Everyone's going to time out on purpose. Like all the defensive players are going to play even more defensively because they know that they only have to play that for 3 minutes. And then after they frustrate their opponent off just 1 stock, that's the win. Or not even 1 stock. Just they frustrate their opponent enough to keep the percent lead. That's the win. And that's the biggest reason why Smash is played in 7 and 8 minutes instead of 3 minutes or 2 minutes or whatever people are trying to look for. Because you do need to have something to discourage. Now, some people will see that 8 minutes and be like, well, I don't care. But most people will be like, all right, well, I guess I'll fight until there's like 2 minutes left. And then if I have a nice percent lead or a stock lead, then I'll think about timing people out. So, and it kind of sucks that we're kind of cornholed into that area, but that's what it is.
It's tough. Like we don't have rounds like fighting games, where we can just like make the timer really short. And then because like when you watch some fighting games, timeouts can be hype, because it's like, oh, who's gonna do it? Like Eunice, watching timeouts in Eunice is hype as hell. Or like Guilty
second
Gear.
timeouts are nice too, because especially if there's like a slow-mo right before it, it's nice.
Oh yeah, it's sick. And then Smash is just like, okay, there it is.
it's
Unless they're
time.
super close. Time.
I was like, oh, it looks like this guy won. Whatever. Like
time for the next game, man.
I think the last time out that was like almost good was back in Brawl when I'm pretty sure Zero tried to tornado to the top, and he fell into ADHD's down smash.
Yes.
That was like the last time I think a timeout was like potentially hype.
Bro, that was. He fell down. He caught him with like the down smash at the very last second. 2% lead. The entire venue popped off. Probably one of the hypest moments to come from Brawl. Like one of the most memorable. So timeouts can be hype. It's just very rarely in Smash. So.
Definitely in Smash, very rarely. So, but yeah, man, that's gonna be it for us, guys. We had to thank you guys for hanging out with us yet again here at Hard Reads. Big shout out to Fran for being the most talkative person in the chat, and also one of my subs. I may end up streaming tonight, but I'm not completely sure. And if I do, we'll see you there. In the meantime, just if you guys showed up a little late, you can always watch on the podcast or Apple Podcast, or you can catch it on my YouTube later. But we definitely would like to get you to click on that Apple Podcast, because the more clicks we get on that, the better the show performs, and the more stuff that we can do with the show in the future. Austy, any final words?
Go watch the Apple Podcast. Like, it helps. Yeah. That's all I got.
Okay. Well, did you say fuck out? All right, yeah, fuck out.
No,
anyway.
Okay, yeah, let's end the stream. The podcast.
All right, guys, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching Hard Reads. Have a good night.